Welcome back to the channel. As far as I'm concerned, the 1980s were the golden 10-year of boxing. You had four of the baddest welterweights that boxing has ever seen. My favorite was Marvin Hagler, but I'll kai the other three just as well. They showed what boxing could be. If the best fight, the best. In that era, no one ran from one another. The best fought the best that made boxing an exciting time. I don't think there will ever be a time like that again. What we're left with today is fighters chasing money, which is okay, but I wish they were chasing greatness. Anyway, here is some of their stories. The annals of boxing history are filled with rivalries that have captivated fans, but few have reached the heights of the legendary showdown known as the Four Kings, consisting of Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran, Thomas Hearns, and marvelous Marvin Hagler. Every clash between these titans defined an era in the sport. Yet their saga faced a rather disappointing finale, which serves as a reminder of how anticipation and expectation can sometimes outshine reality. The journey began in June 1980 when the fierce Duran took on Leonard in a highly anticipated welterweight title fight in Montreal. This initial matchup set an electrifying tone that would permeate their subsequent battles. It saw Duran manage to capture not only the champion's belt, but also the undefeated record of Leonard. This bout has become a touchstone, often heralded as one of the greatest fights in boxing history. The intensity, skill, and passion exhibited in the ring resonated deeply with fans, laying the foundation for what would follow. Fast forward to the November rematch, and this tale of rivalry took an unexpected turn. Leonard's victory was punctuated by Duran's stunning declaration of "No mas," a phrase that arrowed straight into the cultural zeitgeist. Here, Duran's grit met his vulnerability, showcasing the unpredictable nature that defines competitive spirits in professional sports. This second bout unfurled more than a simple contest. It revealed a clash of wills, showcasing the mental and emotional toll boxing can impose. As the Four Kings continued to engage in their epic contests, the scale of their rivalry encompassed multiple weight classes and countless memorable moments. The significant third battle, featuring Leonard and Hearns in September 1981, is frequently hailed as one of the pinnacle events of the welterweight division. Leonard, fighting through adversity with a woeful eye injury, demonstrated resilience and resolve, ultimately stopping Hearns in the 14th round. The sheer drama and ferocity of this match drew comparisons to the greatest bouts of all time, further solidifying the legacy of the participants involved. Continuing the legacy, the encounter between Duran and Hagler in November 1983 showcased the evolving dynamics of the rivalry. Often, gym whispers of who reigned supreme hung palpably in the air. The close scorecards reflected the ferocity shared between the fighters, while serving as a reminder of the thin margins that separate greatness from mediocrity. Duran's valiant display demonstrated that even in defeat, a warrior's spirit shines brightly. A sentiment that resonated with boxing aficionados globally. Further chapters in this dramatic saga unfolded, notably the clash between Hagler and Hearns in April 1985. This event, often dubbed as one of the most brutal encounters in boxing history, lasted merely 3 rounds and captured the attention of the world. The explosive energy of this fight encapsulated what fans love about boxing: the fast pace, the drama, and the stories of triumph and tragedy that echo long after the final bell. However, as with many epic narratives, the conclusion begins to falter. An anticlimactic finale to an otherwise spectacular saga came to fruition 35 years ago when Leonard and Duran faced off a third time. This bout, as it turned out, was a disappointing affair that lacked the fireworks expected from two champions. The buildup was palpable, with fans hoping for dense action akin to what had transpired in previous meetings. Instead, the fighters delivered an underwhelming performance, forever marking this final encounter as a historical letdown. In retrospect, while it is tempting to focus on the disappointment of that last match, it clouds the rich narrative woven by countless other fights among the Four Kings. Every significant bout adds layers to the complex tapestry of boxing, where moments of brilliance easily overshadow those of mediocrity. The legacies of Leonard, Duran, Hearns, and Hagler remain inextricably linked. Each fighter contributed not only to the sport, but also to its culture, inspiring generations of boxers and fans alike. Their influence transcended the canvas, fostering a deeper appreciation for the art of boxing. Lavender nostalgia may shade how we remember their final fight, but the brightness of their competing spirits and unmatched narratives leave indelible marks on sport history. Ultimately, the Four Kings saga isn't simply about victories or defeats, but about the drama of the human experience. The good, the bad, and the ugly rot in the ring resonate deeply. When reflecting on the legacy of these titans, we do well to focus on the entirety of their contributions, how they hurt, healed, thrilled, and ultimately enthralled audiences across the globe. As history continues to unfold, one question remains: which fight still ignites that spark within you most passionately? Who knows, they made a documentary about it. Look it up, Leonard. Hearns, Hagler, and Duran ruled the era that bridged the gap between Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson, and each was able to tell their own story. There's Leonard's rise to the Olympic gold and hesitancy to even go pro. Hearns boxing his way out of inner-city Detroit but never really leaving. Duran fighting for an entire country, and Hagler constantly chasing the money. Respect and love that eluded him most of his career. The Kings does a great job putting together new and old interviews with footage and images to clearly tell the story of these four fighters who shared the ring with each other for some incredible fights. Directed by Matt Whitecross, there is not a wasted shot in the entire 4 hours. While there are interviews with the fighters and those who were there, including Bob Arum, Jackie Callan, Teddy Atlas, and Jerry Eisenberg, there are no talking heads. Every second of screen time is filled with images from the era. Fight footage is plentiful and interspersed with incredible still images where sweat flies as punches land. Thanks for listening. Until next time, be good.